Hey everyone, and welcome to my first ever anti-haul video. Now the anti-haul is a video idea which was created by Kimberly Clark here on YouTube. If you haven't seen her anti-hauls, you need to check those out because they are hilarious. And more recently I've seen Anna from the Anna Edit do this video as well, where she anti-hauled makeup, and then also she has anti-hauled fashion as well. I think this is a great video to make because we're always talking about our favorite items and the things that we recommend that you buy, but a lot of the time products just aren't for you and they're seriously overpriced, and we need to be conscious of our purchasing decisions and not just run out and buy everything someone mentions in a video. So that is what the anti-haul is all about. It's the products that I am not going to buy because I don't like them or I don't think they're worth the money. And these videos just help to put everything in perspective. Makeup is not a necessity. You do not need a foundation in order to live your life. Every makeup item that you own is a choice. You do not need it. And I think these videos just help viewers to keep things in perspective. No, you are not going to die just because you can't go out and get that palette. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about higher end and more expensive makeup items that I am not going to buy. I may in the future do a drugstore or cheaper version, and I may also do a fashion version as well, obviously inspired by Anna. So let me know if those are videos that you'd be interested in seeing. But right now, let's go ahead and start anti-hauling. The first item that I would like to anti-haul is the NARS Orgasm Blush. This is an old favorite. Everyone knows the NARS Orgasm Blush and everyone seems to love it as well. I've heard it described as a peachy pink blush with gold shimmer in it. Now for one, I prefer a matte blush, and secondly, I don't like chunky glitter, and I have heard people say that it does have chunks of glitter in it. So while the colour peachy pink does draw my attention, and the fact that everyone talks about it on YouTube also draws my attention and makes me think it's an amazing blush, to be fair, I don't like shimmery blushes that have chunky glitter in them, so why would I like this? It's just a matter of being like, yes, okay, everyone else loves it, that's fine, it's not for me, therefore I don't have to buy it just because everyone else did. Don't need it, not gonna buy it. Sorry Kimberly Clark if that's copyright. The second item that I'm anti-hauling is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky Palette. I have the Naked 1 and 3, and I probably want to get the Naked 2 at some point. But the Naked Smoky Palette is it's what it sounds like. It's all dark colours, they're all smoky shades, dark blues and blacks and greys. I don't like those shades. Those are the shades that I don't use out of a palette to begin with. Usually the dark colours in a palette, I might use them as liner. I will not use them as a shadow. I just don't do smoky eye looks. I have hooded eyes, so I don't think they look good on me anyway, and I'm just not drawn to dark colours. So while everyone else on YouTube went crazy for this palette when it was released, and they all wanted to complete their little Urban Decay Naked set, I was just over here going, I would never use those palettes. I don't like the colours. It's $91. That is a huge waste of money. When I say $91, that's New Zealand dollars. It's 54 US dollars, just for your information. So while the idea of having a completed set of makeup palettes is a nice idea, I would prefer to stick more to my minimalism route. I would not call myself a minimalist by any means, but I'm kind of on that path. I feel like within 5 years from now, maybe I will consider myself a minimalist. Basically, I try not to have things that I don't need and don't want, and I would prefer to have the space for a palette that I would actually use and love, rather than one that just completes the set. Don't need it, not gonna buy it. The next product that I'm going to anti-haul is from the brand Clinique, and it is a limited edition item. It is the Clinique collaboration with Crayola, creating, I think they're called the Crayola Chubby Sticks, something along those lines. Now to me, these are absolutely tacky. I understand where they were coming from with this idea. They were appealing to like our childhood and nostalgia and that kind of perspective on things. But to me, these lipsticks just look tacky, they look cheap. I don't want them. I don't want to apply them in public. I don't want people knowing that I have them. I mean, seriously, if you pulled one of these out of your bag on the bus or the train and started applying it, people would look at you and think that you were putting a colouring pencil on your lips. Anyway, when I was doing the research for this video, I checked what the price was of these lipsticks, and they are only $8.50 US. Now the regular Clinique chubby sticks are $17 US, so these are half the price, and I don't understand why they are so cheap. Is that a drawing point? Does that encourage me to buy it? Actually, no, because Clinique is a high-end brand. I expect high-end quality makeup from them. So for a lipstick to be $8.50, I just think that it's going to be shit quality. It's like if MAC were to promote a new lipstick line for $5 per lipstick, you'd be like, well, what's wrong with the lipstick? If this were a drugstore brand offering you a new line of lipsticks for $8.50, that would be fine, but this is a high-end makeup brand. You don't want them to sacrifice the quality. Don't need it, don't want it, not gonna buy it. The next thing that I'm anti-hauling is not just one product, it is an entire makeup brand, and it is Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I know there are people that love Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I've heard that the quality is really, really good. I'm not disputing that, but I cannot support the brand. I'm not going to go into it because I don't have one of those channels that just like rats on everyone, but if you want to know more about it, just search Jeffree Star scandal on YouTube and lots of stuff will come up. I'm just not going to support and give money to a person that treats people that way. But on the subject of Jeffree Star Cosmetics, there is one specific product that I would like to draw to your attention that I am specifically anti-hauling, and it is the Onyx Ice Highlighter. Now, if you haven't heard of this highlighter, it is black. It's black and shimmery, and it's called a highlighter. Just for your reference, it is $29 US. Now I understand having deeper shades of highlight that aren't all just like champagne and white gold and really light colors, because people have different skin tones. Yes, my skin tone is not the only one that exists in the whole world. I'm aware of that. Most people, I think, are aware of that. I know it seems like brands sometimes aren't aware of it because they only have one shade of highlighter or a couple of just really light shades of foundation. So I always think it's a really good thing when brands come out with a huge range of shades. However, the word highlighter comes from the word highlight, and that literally means lighter than something else. You could find the person with the darkest skin in the world, and this black highlighter would still not be a highlighter. I've seen people use the Onyx Ice Highlighter as an eyeshadow, and sure, it looks nice. It's a good quality product, I'm sure. And if you took the shimmers out, someone with a deep skin tone could probably use it to contour as well. Unfortunately, there are shimmers, so it only works as an eyeshadow. So why would you call it a highlighter? It is not a highlighter. It's basically false advertising, and I don't know about the rest of the world, but here in New Zealand, that's not legal. Don't need it, not gonna buy it. The last product that I'm going to anti-haul today is from Benefit, and it is the Duo Eyeshadow Blenders. Now, I have seen a ton of videos on YouTube testing out this product, and all of them have had negative outcomes except for one, which was sponsored by Benefit. So if that doesn't tell you what you need to know, then I don't know what does. But if you haven't seen this product and you have no idea what I'm talking about, basically it's an eyeshadow duo. There's two colors in there, a light one and a dark one, or a shimmery one and a non-shimmery one, or whatever. And it comes with a ridiculous little brush which has a handle that's about this long, and you're supposed to take this brush, swipe it through both colors, and then apply it to your eye with one sweep. I don't know if you're meant to then blend it. Basically, it does the blending for you. You don't have to go in with one shade and then a crease shade. But basically, every video where anyone's tested this out, it's just looked really stupid. You have to go in and blend it anyway with a separate brush because the brush that they give you sucks. And it just ends up being more work than it would with a regular eyeshadow, or at least the same amount of work. So really, there's no point. It's just a gimmicky product, and it costs $24 US. Don't need it, not gonna buy it. So that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Do leave me a comment down below letting me know what products you're not going to buy, and also letting me know which anti-haul video you'd like to see next. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday, and I will see you next time. Bye!